What's up, party people? Neverfall News Network coming at you live, but not so live. I wanted to do a reshoot of the Jimmy Dore Fan Sam Opposer video because I didn't realize I turned the camera. So I'm not great at this, I apologize, but here we go. So this is just like a water catchment barrel. It has a screen on the top, filters out leaves, bugs, stuff like that. At the bottom, you can connect a hose and put a GAC water filter on the hose line and filter it into the purest water you've ever seen. So right off the roof, right in there if you want, or rain gutter it in. We have snow here, so I don't rain gutter. We get a big melt right into this thing and get tons of water. Recycling bins, obviously, you got to do some recycling, right? We had a big, massive fire here, 120,000 acre fire. All the plants you see are edible or medicinal. We have an app on our phones that tells us what every plant is, what it does. Is it medicinal? Is it poisonous? Is it edible? Almost everything here has a really nice purpose. Everything you see here is like bought used, bought from garage sales, bought from friends, helped people move who didn't want stuff. Just leftover stuff, Craigslist. So we're trying not to buy from corporations, and we're finding we get nicer stuff that way too. A lot of the corporate stuff just falls apart. You got your greenhouse here. We have two of these. I still have yet to set up the second one, but rain and snow will catch right into this gutter, come into this spout. We can filter it in a line. It'll drop into that barrel we showed you, and then it can go right in here and garden our greenhouse. First year we've actually grown crops in a greenhouse. We've only been here 3 years, and the fire really set us back. I'm just one guy and my wife runs a homeless shelter. So all the tools are manual or battery operated except for the weed whacker back there, which I still have yet to use. So really minimizing fossil fuels. We have tomatoes in there, spinach, chard, all sorts of stuff in there, actually. It's hard to say at this point, but anyway, the basics. So we'll definitely be growing a lot more food in the future, and doing some indoor grow towers as well. We have our off-grid hibachi, so if we want to cook outdoors, just super simple barbecue. We have a couple of these accordions that we'll use to dry clothes. Indoors in the winter with the fire, the heat, they dry really fast. Outside in the summer or spring, the sun dries stuff really fast and it feels starched and comfy, and I really enjoy doing laundry this way using no fossil fuels. Yarrow plant right there. Last video with the oat grass in there and wheatgrass. Come around here, that's the inversion board that we talked about in our back pain video. This solar panel charges the battery that runs this backup generator if we need power in the winter. These two very small propane tanks are about 20 bucks to fill, and one of them, half of one, will run this generator for an entire season. So the one in the back is still full. The one in the front is still half full. We have a propane tank connected because we're not fully off-grid yet. I'm working on it. But we have stovetop capabilities if we want with propane, and a propane refrigerator if we like. The water heater is propane right now, but I will be switching that out to a solar water heater very soon. The water tank, that's going to help us move water around the property if we want to water certain things, or fill up our water storage up the hill there that is two 1,200 gallon tanks buried, gravity feeding down this hill to the house. So no pump, none of that stuff. And then these three 280 kilowatt solar panels power the entire house. That is not those other appliances. So microwave, lights, TVs, laptops, charging anything, you know, USB related, batteries, any of that stuff goes off of this. So, and then the Prius, you got to have the Prius, right? It's a free car. This thing, you know, we pay $140 a month for this thing, and the gas is so much more than that. We went from paying $400 in gas a month, which is a car payment, to $50 a month in gas plus the $140 gas payment. So we are saving $130 a month owning this car. That's impact. And then we go around here. This is my wood cutting station, so this is where I'm going to do the little branches and things like that, cut latillas, things like that. This is actually a plastic bottle cutter, so you can cut down any plastic bottles you have into plastic rope and use the plastic rope for binding agent to tie things together, loop things, whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, you can basically make plastic rope with this. And then we keep going over here. We have the at-home biogas. So this is the trash and fuel in one. I got to assemble it still. Again, one guy up here, but this will be a propane tank. So this is going to take care of a ton of the things that we have. As you can see, cut down boxes. We'll burn this stuff to start fires in the winter. And that is much better than having a massive fire obliterate like the entire thing you see, right? To slowly burn a little bit at a time. Got our, start to our wood for this winter. Recycling some plastic. I'll put these into rope soon. And then we walk around here. My manual cutting tools for chopping wood. Have a maul, chopping axe, a felling axe, a sledge, a hatchet, just every manual tool you need to cut down wood. Pretty much move it around with wheelbarrows in the truck. Cutting posts right now to make fencing to replace this red snow fencing. And then one more water catchment barrel on this side right here. They need cleaning. Again, one guy in the hills, and I've been doing a lot of videos to try to get this info out there. But then you can see the other accordion up there in the clothesline, so we use those for, drying clothes in the spring and summer, and they smell nice, it's clean air, it's really nice. And then solar lights by the trees, a little chill section to chill, and then just one more look at the entirety of the property. There's no wires or anything bound to this house anywhere. It's a nice, well-built cabin with a little shed here. I believe this cabin was actually built by an Amish man, and then a second man moved in and did some modern renovations. And then we're the third owners, I believe, doing the futuristic renovations. And then you just kind of walk back around and we're back to this section. So it's not a huge cabin, but it is nice. It has nice fixtures. It has vinyl windows, metal doors, keypad entry. So you can be futuristic in the hills, no problem. So I hope this video is better than the last one I shot. I hope you enjoy it. All this stuff's cheap. Any questions, leave it in the comments. I'll tell you where you can start doing this stuff. And remember, all of this costs $620 a month instead of renting. And we have 4.45 acres of just trees for fuel. So get land with resources and you'll be richer than you think you'll ever be for $620. Never Fall News Network signing out.